Good morning, everybody. It's nice and early on a Friday, and we have a very busy, packed day. And so I decided to sneak over here real quick and do this live for my VIPs. Thank you for being my VIP. Thank you for loving close to my heart like I do. And I try to reward my VIPs with a little something something every other month or so. And this month I'm doing something a little different, special for Christmas. So what I did was I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought these little frames, and you can see they're, $3.99 half price, Hobby Lobby, so $2. They weren't expensive gifts, they're just fun. And they have them in different colors. They have them in white and red and brown, like wood tone. And I bought them out, man. So if you're in Champaign-Urbana, unless they've restocked, you're out of luck. But I thought these would be adorable to make ornaments this year. And so I thought I would share with you guys, and so this is what I came up with, and you'll be getting them in the mail. Now I bought special envelopes for these, so we will see how they travel. They won't be in my normal green envelope that I typically send. But what you'll have in your kit is a little gnome guy and a couple of trees and a little Merry Christmas. And they're all random. I didn't choose certain colors for certain people or anything on that order. I just, they're just random, okay? And then what I did was I just colored him with marker and colored the tree with marker. So today I thought I'll show you how I colored really quick, and then we'll put it together. It's a quick project because honestly, we are too busy for something that takes all day long, right? So I'm just I like the stripes on his hat. So I'm just gonna use my red marker with the middle tone. This is the red blend of the markers. It's early. Woo, I gotta wake up. I need coffee. Wee. So I always have a little window where I can't eat or drink anything because I take my thyroid medicine first thing in the morning, and you only can have water for like half an hour. I'm like, okay, I need my coffee. Okay, while I'm coloring, so this is what I do for him. And if you want, this is a thing you'll get out every year. So if you want to make it even better, not just like a real simple, quick thing, sometimes it's nice to use a little shading on the edges. I like to do the side and the bottom, and it kind of, these markers are alcohol markers, the tri-blends, and they kind of just meld into each other, which I really like. The other color that I really love is the alpine green blend. It's the greenest grassy green, if that makes sense. And so I like to use the middle tone on that. And we'll do his shirt. Now, you could do this totally opposite. You could do a red shirt and green hat, whatever you want. You could do it totally different colors. I don't care. This is yours. If you're not into gnomes, I totally get it. I don't love gnomes. They're not like, oh my gosh, I love them. But this little guy, I love. I actually really liked him. And I'm going to do just a smidgen of shading on him too. I'm just going to do a little line where his arm would be shaded. And then I like to do a little line under his beard like that. Just a little bit of something, you know. And then the pink I used for the candy cane is a bright pink blend. And depending on, you know, do you really want pink or whatever, I'm just going to do a little stripe in the middle of each printed stripe, if that makes sense, like that. And then I used my red, my lightest red, a really light touch, went over the printed, the black lines just a little bit. So I just felt like it looked more like a candy cane that way. I'm going to grab my brown and I'm going to show you this one. This one I did opposite. And I like adding a little something to the hats, polka dots or lines or something, because to me the hats are a little plain this way, and you could just stripe them. Like I could just do green stripes or whatever. But what I did was I just did a stripe. You could do polka dots like that. Or just color the whole thing in. Just make him cute, you know, just make him cute. All right, and then the ears, I have the earth brown blend. It's just plain brown. And you know what? You can use any brown, because I've used the tan, I've used the muted brown, I've used the, there's like, I don't know, 4 different golden brown. There's, I don't know. I've used them all because I've been coloring these little guys a lot, making ornaments and Christmas cards and tags. I've made a bunch of tags using these guys. And so that's really fun. And then I like to do the darker color of, just pick the darker color of the marker to do just a tiny bit of shading. I just kind of went on the edges like this. You know, this is not like rocket science. And then just, if it's not blending the way you want, like I think that looks like a stripe, I go back in with the lightest tone and just kind of add a little, adding that extra little alcohol to it will blend it in if that looks like too much of a stripe for you. Same for all the coloring. If you know, like this green, if this green is a little too, I don't know, like stripey, you just go in with your softer color and go over that line, and it blends it in so that it doesn't look so like a line that you drew. Okay, the only thing left is the jingle bell and the nose. Now, I thought about adding a pom-pom to the end of the jingle bell, because since these are ornaments, they're not cards, you know, having more dimension is a cool thing. And man, it was a hard decision. I didn't add anything. I'll probably just color it. But please, if you have a jingle bell or a pom-pom or something, a gem or something that you want. This is just the Fair Skin blend, and I just use the light color to color it in, and then I like a little extra on the cheeks and a circle around the nose like that. And it all kind of melds together. You can kind of see. And then you just need a yellow for the jingle bell if you're not going to add some. I should have found my pom-poms and sent them on their way. Anyway, so this is what you get in your kit. Now, the little trees, you can make them any color you want. I obviously chose to make this one red. This one I'm gonna make green. The little polka dots, I like them white. I don't know why. There's something about against that black chalkboard. I like that. And you can color those any color you want, of course. Like you could make them both the same. I made mine different. All right, I'm just, such a little space going around these. Okay. And obviously they don't have to be perfect, right? Sometimes I like to add, again, a little shade there, a little shade there, like that. And we'll go back with our brown. And our yellow for the star. Okay. All right, now we're ready to put this together. So I'm going to put together this red one. You can choose, you know, what you like better. I like the contrast of this one. Now, he is going to go right here and he's going to stick up just a little bit on the top. And that is great. I mean, the more dimension you have with this thing, the better. The envelopes I bought, I do not know if it's gonna allow me, and now they're tight, but if there is enough space, I'm gonna send you a little bit of these pop dot, a little bit. You don't need for a ton of them, but the idea behind this is to make it stick really, really good and stick for as long as possible. So like this is a thing that, okay, if I store it in the attic, I don't want to use some cheap adhesive, right? I want to use something that works really good. And so let's see. I think I'm going to pop up my tree, one of my trees also. So I'm just going to put some little pops on that. See if I can do that without it showing. I like to cut these in half or whatever I need to make this look good. Okay, so now here's all my pieces. The first piece I'm going to put on is this Merry Christmas, and you may put it on last. Maybe I'll put my little gnome on first. All right, let me just take all these little crazy things off. This is my least favorite part, is removing these. Good morning, Christy. How's it going in your part of the world? I'm like, I talked my husband into going out to breakfast today, and he is sleeping in. I'm like, come on, I'm getting hungry. I've been on Weight Watchers now for a few months, and I only go out to eat like once every 2 or 3 weeks. I don't go out to eat very much. So friends will invite me out, and I'm like, I want to see you, but I don't have very many points. All right, so I put a little liquid glue on the Pop Dots too, just because I really want them to stick forever. I didn't want to have to prep these crazy Hobby Lobby boards, but this is just how I want that to look. And I'm just using that, you can use any tacky glue, any, I'm just gonna put that on there like that. I want it so you can read the Merry Christmas, so feel free to trim that down, use something else. If you don't like it, just change it. If you don't even want a gnome, put something else in there. Use it for something else. If you have white paint pens, this would be such a cute little, you could write anything on that board. I was gonna get all snarky and write something like, you know, some of those crazy puns about elves or something, but I did not. So okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. And then you also received, or will receive, nobody's received them yet, a couple of hearts. Now these are an old retired product from close to my heart. They're little hearts that are sticky, and they're so adorable. I bought tons of packages of them because, well, I love them. And so I figured you could put the little hearts, you know, wherever you want. And now these are old, I'm talking years old, and you can see the adhesive is okay, but it's not necessarily like permanent, like forever adhesive. These sticker enamel things, I always add glue to. I just do, especially in my scrapbooks. I don't worry about cards so much, but I just don't always trust the adhesive over time. And so this is going to be something that you keep. I would add a little adhesive. Now the other parts that, what I do is I buy these like picks like this from the store. You know, they're really inexpensive. And I look for ones that have lots of little balls on them or lots of little fronds that I can snip off. And I just use a little wire cutter to cut off, you know, a couple of the little balls off of the little. So you are gonna get a little, you get a little tiny piece of greenery and like 3 of these little doodads. And the idea, I just use my Fiskars wire cutters. Can you believe they have Fiskars ones? I was just gonna go to Menards and buy some or something. I have a hot glue gun here at my table, and I don't have it plugged in. Why? I don't know. But I'm just gonna hot glue. Just a sec. Ugh. I've just been hot gluing like crazy, so that's why I had that foil on it. I was traveling with it. So, all right. So I have this little thing. I'm just gonna put a little thing of hot glue across. I don't know what that is. Let's see. And like this, and I'm gonna glue the little 3 balls on, and that's it. You can add a ribbon if you want. It's gonna take a minute. I'll post a picture of the finished one with the hot glued little bottom in the comments, and that way you can see how mine looks done. I think it'd be real cute with a little bow on it. I don't know if I have enough room in this envelope to add ribbon, but if I do, I may tuck a ribbon in there. So those are going out today. I am determined to finish them. I have everything together except if I add a ribbon or pop dots. I just have to get them stuffed into these little envelopes and get them in the mail. So that shouldn't be too bad, right? Not too bad. All right, come on. It's still heating up. Slow but sure. Okay, that's my project for today, and my VIPs will be getting that in the mail. and I really appreciate you very much. And if you want more information on how to be a VIP, or if you want to know what it's all about, just message me or look on my website. There's like information, frequently asked questions on, what it means to be a VIP and what you get out of it. So just shoot me a message. I don't mind at all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.